The journey from one position to another, from one status to another, is majorly in the realm that we live in the present times have been obvious really that people are trying to get out of the rat race, right? Which is whether you lose your job or whether you lost a supplier, whether you lost your connection to a particular customer, still you are doing your best to make sure that you get it soon enough so that you are not struggling living from paycheck to paycheck. This is where the 17K strategy comes in to prove to you that whether you have the fundamental knowledge of reading and flipping books, hundreds of nights, burning the midnight candle, or you're just starting off today, I am one of the hundreds of people whom are knowledgeable in this financial space that is going to give you the knowledge of how you can make it through the 17K strategy, no matter how little your income or your investment capital is. So stick around. Today is another great day where we're sharing with you our progress using the 17K strategy. Thank you. I strongly believe that most of you have seen our previous videos, so it will be a complete waste of time going back on what it is that we have discussed last month. But significantly, if you want to be carried along, which is in the area of what it is exactly that the 17K strategy is, and how we're making progress, and how you can get yourself in the boat early enough so that you don't drown, because there is a flood that is coming and it's going to take on a lot of people whom are not paying close attention to what it is about the financial space. It is completely useless to be working 9 to 5 or earning a little income from your own business and you don't know how to put it somewhere that it is generating or working for you. This is where the 17K strategy assists you. So go back to see the previous videos, and all of you whom haven't been following the page, please go ahead and like our content and also subscribe to our page, because this is very, very important as a source of encouragement to us, and so that we can continue doing this. And we hope that you are also carried, and if there is any way that we have not expressed ourselves to the best of your understanding, do well to also leave a comment, and we will be able, or we'll do our best to respond to comments and reach out to as many people who needs this financial literacy. So today we want to share with you how we have been making progress, which is the point of this video. This is the 5th month since we started practicing or investing using the 17K strategy. You already know what the 17K strategy is, but if you don't, kindly go back and see our previous videos to get yourself, or to be carried along how we have been making progress. So last month we made over 20.3% on our initial investment, but this month the market has been largely volatile. We've had two pullbacks, a very great pullback that have affected the portfolio, yet we're still in profit. If you can see on this side, you will see that this is how far the portfolio is doing, and we are proud to inform you that we are now 23.4% in profit. We have invested so far $1,650, which we bought at an average of $660. Yes, and our margin in the portfolio right now, as you can see, is 2,152 USD, and we're in the profit of around $502. So it's compared to last month, which is yes, the movement from $790 something to $860 something this month is, this is how we have made the profit. It is not particular to how we have made some money sit somewhere between the period of last month and this month, but rather how we made the profit is as a result of the strategy which we are engaging in the practice of this particular investment. there is no other way which it would have worked. We have always let you know subsequently and regularly that we don't share get rich quick scheme or how you're going to get it overnight. Now, here is the part that I don't like to omit. I always like to put it in the video so that you always know the discrepancies, the reason why I really do not fancy the traditional method of investing, why I have to discover my own strategy and what works for my own money. You see, so the point is this: if this $1,650 that I've been investing for the past 5 months, if it were supposed to be in naira, I would have invested so far 2,524,000 naira, maybe buying treasury B or any other money market investment that I would have put my money into. Now, this 2,524,000, hopefully, if it were this 5-month period, whatever the investment is, if it were a money market investment that was supposed to pay me 20% a year, this 20% will be divided by the number of months that are in the year. So the number of months that I also hold my investment for, those are the amount of percentage that I will get for holding my money for that period. Meaning, even if I hold my money for 5 months, that doesn't mean I'm guaranteed of 20% profit. I'm only guaranteed of the number of months that I hold divided by the gross percentage that I'm supposed to get at the end of the year. Right now, as we speak, this 2,500,000 and something has paid me, or has made me, by my own strategy, 768,000 in 5 months. So I don't know exactly how, if I had put my money in a money market mutual fund or put my money buying treasury bills with the bank, I don't know exactly how the bank would have paid me 768,000, which is 20% in 5 months. They could promise to pay me 20% in 12 months. And that 12 months, if I did only 6 months, they will have to divide the 20% by 2. I don't know how best or how you expect me to scream this before you will understand that, first, I am not doing magic. Of course, over the years, I've lost thousands of dollars trying to look for what will work for me. Yes, evidently, I have lost thousands of dollars. I've been looking for a strategy that works since 2020. You see, and there are years that I lost $70,000, and when I traveled abroad, I, lost money also, trying to chase exactly and find out what works for me. And this, I have found out, I may have a lot of money to begin pushing the market with, but I want to be certain that this thing can be repeated. So there are two specific audits that, when you find a business strategy, there are two specific audits that you must do before you sell the idea to other people. He said you have to make sure that the business idea is repeatable and the business idea is scalable. So if I have not confirmed if it could be repeated and if it is scalable, why should I sell it to the public? So even this process of me sharing this idea monthly or sharing with you what this 17K strategy is capable of doing for you, yet I am still practicing with very, very little amounts, even if I have $500 to put into the market daily. You see, I'm still practicing with as little as $11 daily. So if this few points appeals to you in any way that it could make significant change in your life, instead of putting money in a habit that does not support the growth that you have in mind for you financially in the nearest future, devote that same little cash. When you look at your own financial capacity, you should be able to identify the category and hierarchy that you're in when it comes to the particular habits that you put money into that you don't really account for. Then direct or do your own self-audit and tell yourself that from now on, I am going to, DM, Thompson and ask him how I can put money somewhere, because I'm not telling you to put money that you would need tomorrow urgently. If you're not ready, you can wait. All right. Of course, I've shared this idea with people and they said that they might have a problem being consistent. And yes, I've already told them about it. And I share these videos and they see what I share on the videos. So maybe when they are ready, of course, this strategy does not go out of out of the market. It will always work. The greatest hindrance to the strategy is finding the stock that you have to put your money into, because you know it's risky. It's a risky business, the investment space. So I appreciate that you've always been consistent, following with the idea that I share with you. And I'm trusting that sometimes you're going to consider this something to give a trial. And I promise you, no matter when you finally decide, the strategy will work for you. I've already told you the discrepancy, which is where the problem is. Whenever you're ready, the strategy will work for you. Today, it is working for me. And tomorrow, we might be sharing, you might be giving us your testimony. I appreciate you, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Goodbye for now.